The boxing world is buzzing, and for a good reason. Manny Pacquiao, the legend, the icon, is back. At 46 years young, Pacman is stepping out of retirement and diving straight into the deep end, gearing up to challenge Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight title on July 19th in Las Vegas. Training footage has set the internet ablaze, showing a Pacquiao who looks like he's barely aged a day, with the same fire in his eyes and that trademark speed in his fists. But with a 4-year layoff since his last professional fight and not a win since 2019, the question on everyone's mind is, can he truly defy Father Time once more? Or is this a step too far for the 8-division world champion? The initial glimpses from Pacquiao's training camp have been nothing short of electrifying. Footage quickly went viral, showcasing the Filipino senator tearing through the mitts with a ferocity that many thought was a relic of his prime. The speed, the power, the footwork, it all looks remarkably preserved. It's the kind of display that makes you wonder if age is just a number for some elite athletes. Even UFC commentator and podcast giant Joe Rogan was visibly stunned by what he saw. His reaction captured the awe many felt. This is crazy. This guy's 40 years old and still can crack, and still as fast as lightning. He's still not normal, but he's still like a professional heavyweight boxer. He's still terrifying. Rogan wasn't the only one impressed. Boxing analyst Brian Campbell weighed in, contextualizing Pacquiao's enduring speed by comparing him to other legends who fought late into their careers. Campbell pointed out just how extraordinary this comeback attempt is, especially considering Pacquiao's already legendary status.
Manny was also absurdly fast in his prime. So like a Roy Jones Jr. who hung on far too long, but was still fighting professionally at the age of 50, he still got speed that kind of compares to the average or above average speed that's out there today.
The energy inside Pacquiao's camp is reportedly palpable, and a lot of that confidence is radiating from his longtime trainer, Boo Boy Fernandez. He's been with Pacquiao through thick and thin, and his excitement about this return is a telling sign. Boo Boy gave fans a glimpse into the mindset and preparation, confirming that Manny isn't just back, he's fully locked in.
It's very exciting fight. Only I can see that we can train hard for this fight. It's a very, very important fight.
But Manny looks good. I saw a little video. He looks in shape.
Yeah.
He's fast. He's strong.
Boo Boy emphasized that they are taking this fight with Mario Barrios with the utmost seriousness, treating it as a major challenge. The training isn't for show, it's for war. He understands what it takes to prepare a fighter for the highest level, and he sees that old fire, discipline, and hunger rekindled in Manny. This isn't an exhibition, it's a campaign for another world title. Addressing the critics who pointed to Pacquiao's performance in a recent exhibition bout, Boo Boy was quick to dismiss those concerns, promising a completely different animal on July 19th.
They say he didn't look good. That is a real exhibition for Manny in the last year. But this coming fight on July 19, this is a real fight. Yeah, this is a big fight.
So they're gonna see a different Manny.
Yeah. I promise, as a head coach, of course, all the team can work together with that. All the people, they have a comment that Manny is 14 years old, but I show you.
He's essentially telling the doubters to forget what they thought they saw. The age, the layoff. Boo Boy believes the version of Pacquiao stepping into the ring against Barrios will silence those who count him out. He further underscored the magnitude of what Pacquiao has already accomplished and what another title win would mean for his already historic legacy, reminding everyone that Pacquiao is the only 8-division champion and the only champion in 4 different decades.
Is the best fighter in history, the only division champion, the only champion in 4 different decades. If he beats Barrios and becomes champion again, when he beats him, what does that say?
Only I can say that we can see in the fight.
History.
Beyond the physical preparation, what truly fuels a legend like Manny Pacquiao to return after years away, especially at 46? It's a mindset forged in decades of championship battles. Recent footage and interviews offer a rare window into the psyche of the warrior. When questioned about his relentless training regimen, Even foregoing rest days, Pacquiao's response was simple and telling.
Did you sleep at all? Couple hours. That's crazy. Why not take a day off? Why not take 2 days off?
Okay. I love workout.
Yeah,
You know me,
of course.
right?
1 out of 1.
I love workout.
Yeah, no, never shortcuts.
Never. At the end of the day, me and my opponent are alone in the ring.
This love for the grind, this inherent need to push himself, is a cornerstone of his success. He knows that when the bell rings, it's just him and his opponent. There are no shortcuts to victory in the squared circle. This discipline isn't just for show. It's the bedrock of his fighting philosophy. But it's not just about hard work. Pacquiao also opened up about the deeper wellsprings of his motivation, speaking about faith and gratitude and how these elements sustain him.
I'm so happy because not all of the boxers like me, and giving me strength and physical strength, like physical condition like me. Especially on my side, I've been in boxing for so long, and I'm still here, kicking, healthy. That's God's goodness. I mean, I always praise the Lord.
Manny, for all the fans and
Whatever
media,
happens, I always praise the Lord for everything's happened in my life. Because everything's happened in my life for a purpose. And the Lord my God is good always.
This perspective, seeing his longevity and continued ability as a blessing, adds another layer to his comeback. He's not just fighting for himself, but with a sense of purpose that transcends the sport. Furthermore, despite the global fame and countless accolades, Pacquiao emphasizes the importance of humility and staying grounded, never forgetting his roots.
My mind is always focused on ahead, and I always think advance. I want to keep where I came from, like humble, simple, like that, friendly to others. I don't need to be arrogant, to be boastful like that. I've been there, and in the situation that I don't have nothing.
This blend of relentless work ethic, deep faith, and profound humility creates a formidable mental armor. And then there's the almost unbelievable revelation about his philanthropic drive, a motivation that goes far beyond titles or prize money. When asked about his charitable giving, the scale was staggering.
It's a personal one. How much money has Manny Pacquiao given away to charity? Is it in the millions?
Billions.
Billions. Wow.
However, not everyone is viewing Pacquiao's return through rose-tinted glasses. The announcement has stirred significant controversy, with many critics questioning the decision from multiple angles. Boxing analyst Adi Oladipo has been particularly vocal, offering a brutally honest take on the situation. He argues that we haven't seen Pacquiao at his best for nearly a decade and questions the legitimacy of him walking into an immediate title shot against WBC welterweight champion Mario Barrios after such a long layoff.
But if we're also honest, we've not seen Manny Pacquiao at anywhere near his best level for nearly a decade. And Manny Pacquiao is coming back July 19th to take on the WBC welterweight champion Mario Barrios. Manny Pacquiao hasn't fought for 4 years, hasn't won a fight for 6 years. And for some reason, I know the reason, you guys know the reason, the WBC are allowing Manny Pacquiao to fight for a world title. Like, you know when Dana White, and I think Turkey kind of agreed with him, when they said boxing is broken, I don't agree that boxing is broken, although, I mean, that Times Square disaster, you could maybe argue, and then the card in Saudi, you could say kind of boxing is broken. This is a finger pointing to how bad boxing is broken. That Manny Pacquiao, who's clearly short of money, which again is a conversation we're going to get to, is deciding to come back.
Oladipo pointed to Pacquiao's 4-year inactivity, and his last win being 6 years ago. Last win was 2019, last fight 2021, as major red flags. He suggests that the WBC allowing this fight points to a deeper issue within boxing, hinting that the sport might indeed be broken if such matchups can be made, seemingly prioritizing name recognition over current form or rankings. He didn't stop there. directly questioning the WBC's decision to sanction the fight, implying that it isn't about sporting merit.
So I'm not surprised Manny Pacquiao's coming back. We've seen fighters come back, right? All the time. Fighters always want to fight. Manny Pacquiao wanting to come back is not the issue. The issue is the WBC saying, okay, come back and you can fight for our world title. Even though you haven't been at your best for a decade and you haven't won a fight in 6 years and you haven't fought in 4, you can come back and... What?
Faced with this barrage of criticism regarding the sanctioning of the Pacquiao-Barrios title fight, the WBC didn't remain silent. WBC President Mauricio Suleiman stepped forward to defend the organization's decision, standing by both the process and Pacquiao's esteemed status in the sport. Suleiman drew a historical parallel to counter the skepticism, reminding critics of a similar situation involving another boxing legend. Remember, Sugar Ray Leonard Salian wrote, "My father, Jose Salian, and the WBC were criticized for making his fight. Versus haggler Manny Pacquiao has been licensed by Nevada and passed all medicals, and as a legendary WBC champion, has been approved to fight by our organization. Let's talk on July 20th. Lie. This fight is genuinely dividing opinions. The narrative is rich with questions. Does Manny Pacquiao at 46 still possess the elite attributes to overcome a young and hungry champion like Mario Barrios? Is this comeback a potentially dangerous misstep, fueled by reasons other than pure competitive spirit? Or could it be the legendary final act that solidifies his place in boxing Valhalla? The WBC's decision to sanction this title fight remains a hot topic. Did they make the right call, recognizing a legend's due? Or did they bend the rules for the allure of a big name and the financial windfall that follows? Does the intensity and undeniable skill shown in Pacquiao's training footage sway your opinion? Or do you believe the age gap and ring rust will ultimately be too significant to overcome? This isn't just a fight, it's a legacy on the line, a question mark hanging over the sport, and a testament to one man's enduring will. We want to hear what you think. Drop your predictions and opinions in the comments below. Do you believe Pacman can make history once again? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for more in-depth boxing analysis and news right here on our channel. The preparation is intense, the stakes are monumental, and on July 19th, we'll get the answers.